We all know there is nothing funny about the war in Ukraine. It gets worse by the day. But as we showed you last week, things do occasionally get odd every now and then, and you have to point them out as we go. Mark Hamill is, of course, the actor who played the legendary character of Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars movies. Now, he's a mad, crazy lefty, and he's always screaming on Twitter. So for some bizarre reason, the president of Ukraine decided to reach out to the guy who plays Luke Skywalker, who doesn't actually exist, to become the international spokesperson and ambassador for the drones to be used in that particular war.
I'm not used to being contacted by world leaders. You know, I'm a court jester. I'm a non-essential worker. I do cartoon voices and TV and movies. I was honored to be contacted by him, and basically what they were wanting me to do was become a so-called ambassador, which is a glorified word for representative of their army of drones.
Now, maybe this has worked because we're talking about it here on YouTube, but let's be really serious, all right? This is literally life and death stuff. So why, during a war that apparently is getting worse, with bombs now falling in the capital of Ukraine, is anyone picking up the phone to ring the bloke who played a bloke who doesn't actually exist? But this has given the opportunity for people in the United States to embarrass themselves while interviewing the guy from Star Wars,
One last question I have to ask, Mark, before I let you go. It's a Star Wars question from a fanboy.
Yes.
What was it like to be back on screen as Luke Skywalker? Well, kind of back on screen, aided by CGI, in the TV series The Mandalorian on Disney Plus after all those years? I mean, I literally, like many, whooped out loud when you arrived in that fight scene in the season 2 finale.
Oh, sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the end of season 2. It was good. But Mark Hamill gave another interview, this time on CNN.
The reason I'm here is so people will go to the website and give what they can.
And they yet again gave an opportunity for the host to embarrass himself. But Jim Acosta, that's a daily thing.
Well, I was tempted. I almost busted out my Yoda impersonation today. I'm not. Maybe we'll do it another time if you'll come back.
But, I'd love to hear it.
Well, I was going to say to Vladimir Putin, that is why you failed. Because Mark Hamill is with us today.
Oh, I've never heard that before. Even the actor thought that was awkward. Now, of course, there is a Star Wars connection that maybe I'm missing here, which, of course, is that James Earl Jones, who was the voice of Darth Vader, was the voice of CNN. You know, this is CNN. So maybe, unless that there is a change coming in the world of CNN when Jar Jar Binks himself is going to start to revoice the "This is CNN," just like Darth Vader, "This is CNN for my senses," then it's ridiculous.